Streetball Allstars is an enjoyable 3v3 game of basketball. It isn't super realistic, and there are some clear shortcomings in terms of what it offers, but what it does have works in spades. More than anything else, it's a fun experience, and with a game that doesn't take itself too seriously, what more could be important? So, how does the game work? 2 teams of 3 duke it out to see who can score the most points in 2-minute games. You'll trade possession of the ball after scoring, and you have access to choose between any of the 5 positions. Each position has a set of special skills that they can learn, and they can be leveled up assuming you gather enough resources. The game features a single player, a quest system to unlock more characters, and a ranked ladder mode. Luckily, there's not an overemphasis on points, allowing players like rebounding dominant centers to win MVPs in games as well as shooting in point guards. The game does a lot of things well. For starters, the game does seem fairly balanced, at least at the lower levels of play, and there was not one particular character or class that seemed to dominate everything. Additionally, defense seems pretty good and fairly fun to play, but there are a couple of overpowered animation issues that force your character to lose their positioning and sometimes not block somebody when they're at the basket. The issues I had with the game are few, but important to mention. For starters, it sometimes feels like the characters that you are playing against are just better in terms of stats. Granted, this really only happened as I climbed to the higher ranks. Another thing was unlocking characters. Yes, you will unlock a handful of characters after completing the missions that the game provides, but there are many characters to choose from. And considering you can use characters to power up the ones that you are currently using, having many behind a paywall or having to wait a significant amount of time to gather the resources seems excessive. While I do have some issues with the game, that should not overshadow how much fun it is. The most important thing that you can do is to not look at it as an over-competitive experience, especially as you're gathering enough resources to build up your character. I logged in around 8 hours, and it was really fun and can see myself coming back to it. It is free on both the iOS and Google Play Store, so I highly recommend you checking it out for yourself.